something, and then I'd ride the next topspin.
What's going on, guys? In this new video series, we take a look at each of the TTD team players' equipment setup, why they use it, and get insight into their game. Now, in this first episode, we've got Tom the Frog. Now, Tom's equipment setup is a STIGA Cybershape Carbon with the DNA hybrid hard rubbers on both sides of his back. Let's get into it.
So Tom, you're using the DNA hybrid now. You moved from DNA Pro.
Yeah, I've been using it all season now, so good half a year, maybe a bit more. It's made a big difference, I think. Definitely like having that extra grip and spin that it has. And also for my game personally, I'm not an all-out attacker power player, let's say. So for the blocking and counter-attacking and the short game as well with a really good grippy surface, it's fantastic. And it still has enough speed to obviously play that good attacking game when you need.
I mean, you've been hitting some good winners lately in the SBL.
Because it's a bit slower, it kind of gives you a bit more freedom. You feel like you can go for it more, whereas sometimes if you have a really fast rubber on quite a quick blade, you feel you have to be a bit more careful sometimes. I think a lot of players maybe do that. They go to a rubber which is too fast, too soon. Yeah, that's a big strength, I would say, with this rubber. When someone's giving you that real heavy spin ball, and a lot of players have to be quite careful and passive, I still feel like with this, because of the grip, I can come over it and counter it.
Yeah, as Tom mentioned, the grip on the new DNA hybrids are high. You can really feel the ball bite into the rubber. It doesn't shoot off too quickly. This helps you have a lot of safety in your shots. Now, these rubbers are less responsive than traditional rubbers like the DNA Pro and Platinum, and require you to make good use of weight transfer to get the maximum out of the rubber.
He went trolls on me. I mean, I'm used to this setup, obviously, Dan, but how are you getting on with it? Because you haven't really tried it that much.
Yeah, I mean, I have the extra hard on the forehand, the hybrid extra hard, and it's hard. And it actually forces you to really brush the ball, which is good, I think, from a technique point of view.
Yeah.
So it's actually making me use my legs and body and play the full range of motion to get the most out of the rubber.
Yeah, it's not the fastest rubber in the world, that's it's fair to say.
I remember when you changed from DNA Pro to this sort of rubber, and I was like, whoa, you're getting more topspin in your shots now. I'm gonna have an even harder time playing the Frog now.
In the beginning, I felt like I wasn't getting the power in it though, and I was really spin it, but I couldn't hit through. Now I've kind of got used to it, and obviously my technique's probably adapted a bit. I'm using a bit more core. But not only that, I think it's also hitting into the blade a bit more. With the really fast springy rubbers, if you hit into the blade too much, the ball springs out and it's gone. With this, you're hitting into the blade and still getting that grip because of the hard sponge and surface, and it's still going on. And then I can hit like very spinny, but still power if I need to.
This is what the Chinese have had for many years with Hurricane 3 and stuff like that, right? This has kind of been the philosophy of Chinese technique.
100%, yeah. And look what all the players are going to now. Look at the T-Bar K3, that's really popular, Dignix 09C. All these companies are now bringing out rubbers in this style, and this is obviously the STIGA version, and it's right up there.
I wonder if that's one of the reasons why like a lot of the rest of the world now are getting closer to the Chinese.
From my point of view, I'd say it really helps compete with the better players in the short game and the counters.
Yeah, and that's important.
Which against someone better than you, that's so key. If you're losing the short game and you can't counter attack, you're in big trouble. I really thought you weren't going to be ready for it, and then suddenly you were there. Jolly! Oh, good. Oh, that's very good. Oh, that's good.
I literally feel like trolls out there. I'm literally just punching away.
What I really like with this, I feel like I can swap from very spinny to a hard shot quite quickly. Okay. So if I do backhand, you push here, I'll spin, and then the second one. So I can go from like the really spinny one, slow, to that harder one very easily.
Yeah.
And like you can see that you're almost surprised.
I did the what happened.
Yeah, you feel confident with that because you can really use the rubber more and that surface to get the spin, and the second one you go into that sponge more, and then you've got both, the spinny one slow and the hard one.
You know, like the other thing as well with these hard rubbers, if you're passive, it can actually mess you up a little bit. You actually have to play a stroke.
For sure, when I switched to this, I was getting frustrated right in the beginning because with the DNA Pro or Platinum, you're able to do quite a passive shot and still get the ball on. You need to play a shot with this.
You need to actually accelerate.
Don't get me wrong, you can still, you know, passive block really well with it, but it's got to be pace on the ball. You can't be too passive with it. And for me, that's really helped my games. It's made me a lot more positive and actually to go for the shots.
Yeah.
Grip hybrid.
The medium hybrid though is good mid-distance.
It's a bit more forgiving.
And it's a bit softer.
Is it obviously softer, yeah.
The medium is actually so much different to the extra hard. It's so noticeable.
Yeah, sometimes the rubbers don't feel that different.
Yeah, sometimes like you can't even tell between the medium and
it's
hard.
hard.
Or whatever. This is actually, I would know instantly.
Yeah.
It was just there for so long. I had so much time. I was like talking to it. I made it a cup of tea, and then it asked me what I wanted for dinner, and then I missed it.
So there we go guys, there was Tom the Frog's equipment setup and why he uses it. You can pick up these hybrid rubbers directly through the STIGA website, which I've linked in the description. Stay tuned for more equipment breakdowns from members of the T2D team. As always guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Did you see what happened in the beginning? There was a ball right under my feet and I was like, went to loop it and I was Irish dancing and then I played the next topspin.